They say when you get older, time flies past faster. I wanted to go so fast. Get to see Tim again. I am not convinced one iota that this was just strictly a something brought about by jealousy, passion. This was a calculated elimination of another human being. And I think that the seed of it was deep, deep, deep hatred. Not only plain hatred against a race, but hatred against the quality of an individual. No pity, no mercy. Not for him in this life. And I've already discharged him to the hands of God, so it's up to God to dispense that. I've released him.
I don't know. Like, because I also question, like, how come I didn't see him? Like, how come, I used to chill in the mall, like, on my breaks and just watch people. Like, how come I couldn't see, and I used to, and, like, how come I didn't notice that this guy was, like, lurking, and how come, you know what I'm saying? Like,
This guy didn't want you to. Again, you're fighting for me, the peace comes that it was Timothy's ordained time to go home. And maybe it was God's mercy in not letting you do that, and the way you would have reacted or how it would have affected you. We don't know that. But we have to accept that in all of it, God is just and God is right, and that it's going to be for our good. I mean, it's a natural question where you wonder if you did enough, if you did the right thing, if, were you there enough, that. I went through all of that. But I think we're pretty tight,
sometimes I wonder, should I have hugged him or hurt her at the airport,
Yeah, but that's how you hug.
And then did I pat him on the back or rub him? Because he used to hate me, like, patting him on the back. So, like, stupid questions like that.
Yeah, but those in the light of eternity, they melt the light like wax. And that's why you think Timothy will remember anything like that? He'll be just happy to see you. You know? What you have to learn is that you need to respect her decision. She's not coming to you with, I don't know what to do. I don't know what I'm thinking. You asked her, what are you doing? What are you planning? She told you. That's where it should end.
No, but they want to know. But their
First of all, it is
Their
assumed
family,
then,
their
it is
family.
assumed then that she has no conversations with me about her career.
But they're
that
family,
listen
though.
to
They're
me,
not strangers.
that I'm not helping her finding ways to connect.
You assume that.
Oh, really?
You're assuming that.
Yeah.
Nobody
Really?
else does, Joe.
So-
Not everybody's gonna agree with Andrea's choices. I don't agree with it. Get real, deal with it. When she goes out to the world and writes a screenplay, she's gonna have people go, you know what? This is the biggest piece of crap I ever read. And some people are gonna read it and go, you know what? This is really good. That's real.
You know where she
That
doesn't
is
have to hear
real,
it from, bro?
That's real.
No, here's what's real. If you are a family member, your job is not to jump on her case. Let me tell you something. Several years ago, when my daughter presented to you some drawings that to you were so simplistic that you felt they weren't drawings, she's carried that for years. What she could have probably turned into little storybooks, which I had encouraged her since she was a child, she has stopped. But freaking SpongeBob can make it. Because somebody probably told him that it was a cool thing. So all I'm saying is this, you have to be careful how real you are.
Okay, wait, let me just tell you how I feel about the conversation.
It's in context.
Let her speak.
When I have conversations with you like that, I don't mind that it happens, like, you ask me, like, I just left school, you're asking me what my plans are, but every once in a while it comes up again and again, like if I'm not doing anything. And it's hurtful towards me because you should know how I am, and then I'm not lazy. And then I work hard.
You have to understand also that when Timothy was around, it was always about Timothy. Andrew was so quiet.
That's right.
That everybody was
Timothy, that's
all over
right.
Timothy this, Timothy. And hi, Andrew, how you doing? Oh, good.
That's
Very
true.
little bit. And you have to understand that they really don't know what makes Andrea, tick. I've always encouraged her, and I'm encouraging her now that she needs to express her feelings, And the fact is that when Timothy was around, he was like the primary focus,
That
and
makes
and
a lot of
I, and I don't
sense to
think that he knows exactly what makes her tick or how she is. So
And we even found out through Andrea to do Timothy. So it's got to be hard on Andrea now, besides all the obvious stuff, that all of a sudden there's like whoop, a focus on Andrea.
Andrea.
All the focus
exactly.
is on her now.
So
I didn't know,
it goes both ways, and I understand what you're saying, and